Hey people, what's up? This is Real Shorts Motivation, the Real People's Style, free your mind. I am Ernie Mac, still without my partner for the time being, and if he knows what's good for him, he'll bring his ass back here as soon as possible. So, well, I haven't been able to get on here since Monday to do the review for Monday Night Raw, so tonight I'm going to do, for those of you who didn't see Monday Night Raw, or who didn't go online to see, I'm going to do a quick review of that, and then I'll get into SmackDown for the night. So Monday Night Raw kicked off with Ryback beating the snot out of Titus O'Neil. And then he demanded a rematch with CM Punk, which Vicky Guerrero had no choice but to accept. And now at TLC, it'll be CM Punk defending again against Ryback in a tables, ladders, chairs match. Up next was Del Rio taking on the Great Khali over something that Khali and Hornswoggle did to make fun of Eva Mendes last week. So he played the role of hero, I guess. So somehow he managed to beat the Great Khali. Tamina, who's on this bad bitch kick all of a sudden, up Vicky Guerrero's ass, took on I was about to say Alicia Keys, oh lord, Alicia Fox, sorry. Um, so Tamina won that. Let's see. And then they showed the interview with the Shield, quote unquote. They're supposed to be all about, fighting against injustice and shit like that, but what have they been doing week after week? Attacking someone 3-on-1 for no reason? Hmm. They say they're not trying to benefit CM Punk, but who has benefited from each and every one of their attacks? Hmm. And then on Monday Night Raw, well, hold up, I'll get to that. I'll get to that part later. So, to the gist of it, the Shield is basically trying to say that wherever there's injustice in their eyes, they're going to be there to rectify it in their own ways. So then there was more of the AJ scandal. I'm so bored with this shit already. I'm just saying. So yeah. Up next was Tensai taking on the Intercontinental Champion, Kofi Kingston. Kofi was kind of getting manhandled for a bit, but he came out on top. Then Daniel Bryan went one-on-one with Rey Mysterio for the first time ever. Rey Mysterio came out on top. Then it was finally John Cena head-to-head with Dolph Ziggler. This was a good match. I liked it a lot. Back and forth, just a good old-fashioned good match. But Ziggler, of course, tried to do some shady shit. Vicky got involved. AJ came out, but Cena still won. Up next, Sheamus took on United States Champion Antonio Cesaro. And I gotta admit, Cesaro did put up a good fight. I could not believe how much of a hard time he was giving Sheamus. But by count out, Sheamus won. Up next, Damon Sandow took on Zack Ryder. It was a boring match. Damon Sandow won. Now on to the main event. It was a Raw active match. The WWE Universe would decide CM Punk's opponent for the night. Would it be Kane or Daniel Bryan? Now, since the loser of the match took on Rey Mysterio earlier, which was Daniel Bryan, so Kane challenged CM Punk. Now, this match was good. Kane definitely had the upper hand, but somehow or another, CM Punk managed to win. And then after the match, the Shield attacked Kane for no reason at all. Daniel Bryan tried to come out and help. They ganged up on him, and then out comes Ryback, stomping on all four of them, stomping on Punk. Those idiots from the Shield, whatever the fuck their names are, they don't matter. And then as he was about to really get his hands on CM Punk, the bigger dude of the Shield nailed him with a spear, and then boom, that was it. They laid out Ryback again. So that was Monday Night Raw, and I give it a good 4 out of 5. It was a good show. So now on to tonight's SmackDown for November the 29th. The show kicked off with John Cena. Um, of course, he mentioned Dolph Ziggler and all that, but he mostly tried to promote the main event for tonight, which was Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus, and how Sheamus was gonna whoop Ziggler's ass. So he was interrupted by Alberto Del Rio. Alberto Del Rio talking shit like, "Oh, this is my ring. You don't belong here. I beat you. I beat you this time. I was a champion this many times. What do you remember? Blah 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 blah." And then Cena knocks him on his ass, and boom, they have a match. And I can't believe I'm about to say this. A match involving two wrestlers that I do not like. I actually enjoyed it. Um, but to make a long story short, because like I said, I don't like either one of them, Cena won. And as Cena was making his way towards the ramp, celebrating, Ziggler comes out and clobbers him in the back of the head with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Up next was the Great Khali, again taking on David Otunga. And I don't know how many times I make that in these past couple of weeks. So, long story short, again, because it was a short match, Khali just chopped David Otunga and got picked up the victory. Up next was a six-man tag match. Wade Barrett and the Primetime Fairies took on Intercontinental Champion Kofi Kingston and the WWE Tag Team Champions, Team Hell No. Now, excuse me, I'm sorry. Mostly throughout the match, the Primetime Fairies had Daniel Bryan down, and it was looking bad. But shit got cray-cray when Kofi leveled Wade Barrett with Trouble in Paradise while he was out on the other side of the apron. And then Kane caught Darren Young out of midair with a chokeslam, and boom, picked up the victory. Up next was a very boring match, Damien Sandow versus Tyson Kidd. Long story short, Damien Sandow won. What the fuck? Who cares about him? He's just... Ugh. Up next is a match that I had a problem with, and I'll explain why. So it was the Usos taking on 3MB. Jimmy and Jay Uso versus Jinder Mahal and I believe it was Heath Slater with Drew McIntyre sitting at ringside. Now, I didn't like this match. Well, I did, and then I did at the same time. I liked it because the Usos are a good team, and they deserve a bigger push than what they've been getting. But instead, they rather pretty much be trampled by these rejects and give these nobodies a fucking push than them. They deserve it. Do you know their fucking lineage? Come on, fucking Rikishi, the fucking Wild Samoans, fucking, come on. The Usos definitely deserve a bigger push in the tag team division. And it's fucking ridiculous that a crap ass group like 3MB fucking goes over on them. But shit is retarded, I'm just saying. On to the main event, Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. I gotta say, I was not too impressed with this match. It was okay, but I think it could have been better. So, of course, Sheamus was beating Dolph Ziggler down. And then Ziggler would cheap shot here and there, and go back and forth. Sheamus take control, Ziggler cheap shot. Sheamus take control, Ziggler cheap shot. Vicious fucking cycle. So towards the endings of the match, Sheamus slaps the Celtic knot on Dolph Ziggler, and as he's about to tap out, who should come out and interfere but the Big Show, resulting in a no contest, I believe, because they didn't announce whether it was a DQ or not. So as they're stomping on Sheamus, out comes John Cena to lend a hand. He delivers the AA to Dolph Ziggler. And then there's the Big Show about the choke slam Cena. Sheamus is about to interfere. Sheamus gets grabbed. And then they both kick him in the gut and superplex, double suplex. And that pretty much sums up Friday Night Smackdown for the night. I gotta say, tonight's episode was not really all that entertaining. It's pretty much a letdown because the last couple weeks have been really good. But then you got this. It looks like the shit was just thrown the fuck together. And that's sad. Come on, Booker. Vicky is outdoing you. You gotta stop that. I mean, dude, you got fucking Teddy Long as your assistant. Hello, he was a GM before you. Take some fucking advice. Use it. So, this wraps up my Friday Night Smackdown review for today, which is November the 29th. I think that's it. Is there something else? Let's see. So, I'm sure you all know by now, at TLC, of course, CM Punk defends against Ryback in a TLC match again. And then you have Big Show defending against Sheamus in a chairs match. So you got the TLC match and you got the chairs match. So who is going to be doing what in a tables match? Who's going to be doing what in a regular ladders match? I'm waiting to see some good shit. Alright? Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Come on. Oh. So, some questions, some things to think about for Monday Night Raw. What else is going to happen between Ryback and The Shield and CM Punk? Is Vicky done with this whole scandal shit? Because it's not going anywhere. It's all being repetitive and it's really getting ridiculous. What else is going to happen between Ziggler and John Cena? Because you know the shit between them ain't done. But on that note, what I think is going to happen is I think they're going to have a ladder match and they're going to put the briefcase up. Now that would be good. Some good shit right there. So, this has been Viewer's Choice 2013, The Real People Power, saying if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.